Hello and welcome to this card reading for the week of November the 2nd through the 8th. I'm Angelyn. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. All right, so this week is very interesting. I've sat with the cards. I've asked them multiple questions. It looks like we go on a whole journey this week. So let's go ahead and get started. The themes for the week. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a different deck. The Knight of Cups. To me, the Knight of Cups is about devotion. We have a dog. Comes back. It's about devotion. It's about this willingness to keep showing up, to keep doing the work. I would say that this is an indicator that we need to get on some kind of daily practice routine this week, that if this is something you've been thinking about, this is the time to do it. That thing that you've been needing to do for yourself. Do you need to take your supplements every day and you're not, whatever it is, do it. Start doing it every day. The other theme is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about maybe finding yourself boxed in. Like, are you boxed in? Do you need to have different boundaries? How did you get into this place? And so I think this is about, for us, this is about evaluation. Like, where are you right now? Where do you need to put things in place that you haven't yet? How are you feeling boxed in by the things that are going on in your life? It's time to do some sort of evaluation. So I would say make sure you're showing up for yourself every day in some kind of devotional way and do an inventory of where things are. All right, so now that we know that, let's move on to the week and look at what we've got going. So for Sunday, November the 2nd, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is very passionate. They feel very strongly. Sometimes they can come into a room and tear it apart because they feel so passionately about something. I would say that on Sunday, we need to be really mindful about the words that we say and how they are impacting the people around us. You might be trying to figure out where someone stands. You might be, trying to do something with your words, but I'm going to encourage you to be direct and clear rather than, doing what this guy does, which is sort of beat around the bush and kind of manipulate to find out the information that he wants. Monday, we have the Queen of Swords. So we had the Page of Swords. We're moving into the Queen of Swords on Monday. All right, her voice is very strong. When she speaks, people listen. This to me feels like a good day and a day that's going to require us to be strong. A day that we're going to need to take on some of these aspects of being calm when things are going on, being very sharp. Make sure you get enough rest on Sunday night, taking care to remember who you are and be resourceful. Be resourceful. I feel like thinking outside of your norm is going to be handy on Monday. On Tuesday, we've got big energy. We have the Sun. The Sun is very masculine, all about, loud, bright energy, and it's just very punchy. It feels very punchy. And we're kind of in a punchy time of year anyway. We're in Scorpio season. So I think that on Tuesday that we need to wear our sunglasses, maybe dim it down a little bit. How do you dim down? You dim down with the feminine aspects. So once again, warm liquids, right? We want warm liquids, warm water, warm coffee, warm tea, warm soup. Cold raw is cold and raw, icy, frozen. that's masculine. So we want to add more feminine in it to create some balance. Also, be aware of what's happening in your environment that might be blinding you, that it's so bright. Make sure that you're looking closely and not avoiding because it's so bright, okay? Pay attention still. Wednesday. Ouchie. Not the best favorite card, okay? The Three of Swords is... On Wednesday, I mean, it looks like there's going to be a little bit of heartbreak. So this can look a lot of different ways, but I'm going to say, you know, whatever happens, we're going to get through it. So make this about surviving the heartbreak. Make this about your ability to stay on target, keep your head above water, give yourself resources to take care of yourself. So on Wednesday, I mean, I'm going to say dress comfortable to work, okay? Bring an extra snack, bring a hair tie, you know, maybe cancel the stuff that's after work unless it's very nurturing and comforting for you. This might be a really, really good day to go home and take a bath or a shower and crawl into bed and talk to your friend on the phone or through text or watch a funny movie or something like that. Something that will resource you, that will make you feel more resourced. For some of you, that might be being with other people and being social. All right, Thursday, we start something new. We start something new and we have hope. There's a little bit of hope in this card. There's a feeling of newness, but that anticipation, like it's almost Christmas morning, you know, like it's a good card. It feels really good. There's a lot of things we don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know that we don't know. So we're going to get through Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to make it. And then we're going to move into kind of new energy. And so just know that there's something new. Be on the lookout. On Friday, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about letting something go. So it makes sense, right? That Thursday, we're going to start something new. And on Friday, we're going to grieve what we just walked away from. Every time we pick something up, we have to let something go. That's the way that it is. And when we let things go, this is what happens. Like there's a natural bit of grief. Sometimes it's big grief. Sometimes it's small grief. Sometimes the grief is like, you know, I tell people, if you're going shopping and you find a dress in red that you love, and then you find this other dress in green that you love, when you choose one of the dresses, there's going to be, like, even that I would consider. You know, when you find two really good things, maybe you have 2 dates that you booked on Friday night and you're like, oh no, I double booked. What do I do? I'm gonna have to drop one of them or turn one of them into a day date. You're gonna feel something about it. And so this card says just let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel it. Do it. Keep going. Saturday, listen, if we're showing up for ourselves every day this week in that devotional way, if we're looking at our boundaries and doing the evaluation of what needs to be moved, then by Saturday, we can do whatever we want. We have access to all the energy in the world. We're going to be able to, feel the abundance that is all around us. We are going to be going into a Mercury retrograde soon. Keep your eye out. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the journey. Thanks for joining me.